Well, look at there. Run, Forrest, run, right? Still got this one spot right here, but you can look at all the Bermuda starting to creep and chase. Look at it. I'm gonna actually aerate this again and start watering again. The ground has gotten hard, so it's making it a little more difficult for it to take off. But I'm telling you, where I'm getting good cover, look at this. Look at how thick that stuff is. It's pretty dark for common Bermuda. It's not black green by no means, but it's pretty dark. This right here is a real bad strip where it's super low, and when it rains, that's nothing but a mud pit right there. Of course, I'm not real concerned about it because you know what's going to happen here. You might not be able to see this on the camera, but it's a little splotchy, okay? Those darker green, really thick areas are little valleys. This area of ground right here is super uneven. I mean, it is like really, really bumpy. And those indentions in the ground are holding more water than the high spots, and that's why you're getting the different variations in color. Look at that. So I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure this out. The main advantage of a Bermuda yard is it spreads. You have the ability to cut it down really short. A lot of folks like that look. And it spreads, meaning it fills in bare spots. So look at this right here. You see this runner? Look at it. It is run all the way across, and you can see right there where it's tacked down at that node. What this really needs is another aeration. It needs to loosen this ground back up. I need to hammer it with some more water and soften it back up so that plant will have some water and soft ground so it can take off. So I'm gonna kind of start that process today. This has had what we put on it, 2 applications of Carbon X since April, and maybe 2 applications of Green Punch. And I'm gonna do another application of Green Punch with adjuvant today, do a foliar feed. I don't know if you've been watching the videos where we started this. I was probably 50% Bermuda and 50% tall fescue, and you see all that fescue that was out here I've smoked it off with the Tribute Total, and I've gotten really good fill-in with the Bermuda right here. Say thank you to SWAT teams across America. Man, we appreciate you and respect you, and thank you for doing your job the way you do it, man. We're grateful for folks like you. Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day. And my little girl's right down the road playing in a softball tournament, and I'm shooting up here filming in between games and stuff. So I'm gonna be really quick on this one. I'm gonna get it done and go back and watch her play ball. We got plenty of trucks and cars going down the road. I'm gonna pay no attention to them, talk a little bit loud. All right, so before you heard me say I've hit it with Carbon X twice. I've hit it with Green Punch twice, kind of in between. I'm on my 3rd Green Punch app. I'm running the 16 ounce per 1,000 rate. You can go from 10 to 18 ounces on this stuff because I'm really wanting to push growth. We've been cutting it about twice a week. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been able to water it like I wanted to, but I got that fixed. That's on the way and coming. I'm gonna show you that real soon too. But the more I mow it, the more I water it, the more I feed it, as long as I'm not overly feeding it. Again, these are more like micro doses, spoon feeding type applications, foliar where it gets in the plant, stimulates it. I don't want you thinking I'm going out here hammering the ground with all kind of nitrogen, because I'm not. I don't feed turf that way. So typically it would probably be filled in a touch more than it has if I wasn't so stinking busy and I could mow it a little more often and water it more often, but I'm getting ready to fix that too. So Green Punch, 8,000 square feet. If I'm running the 16 ounce per 1,000, that's pretty much a gallon. So let's get with it. Now I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is the goodness you hear me talk about down in there. So watch this. Doesn't take much water. I put just a little bit of water down in the jug. Shake it pretty good. And look at the difference now. All that goodness is in that water, and I can put that water in my tank. Alright, so I got my green punch in. I'll be right back. So I had to drop the pH down to a 5 or a little bit below before I put my adjuvant in. That right there is my new GCI Turf Academy measuring cup. And you can see it goes from 64 ounces all the way down to 4 ounces. I'm running a ½ ounce per 1,000, 8,000 square feet. So that means I need 4 ounces, right? Look at that right there. Oh. I'm gonna put my lid back on it, give it a good shake, because my mixing bit's up at the shop. Too busy to go get it, so I'm gonna shake this up a little bit right here. Once I do that, turn my power on, bleed the water back out and into the tank, and look how dark that is. So now I've got my product all the way at the end ready to go. So this has got like a pressure washer style quick connect, and my sprayer nozzle assembly just pops in here, and I can go spray 8 foot wide. I can cover this 8,000 square feet in 6 or 7 minutes at the absolute most. More like 3 or 4 minutes, to be honest with you. And on that, let me talk about this real fast. Yes, this is going to end up being real mode Bermuda, R-E-E-L. I've got a contraption up at the shop that I've had for years. Just like the nozzle assembly, these are things that I've been using in my company for years and years. I'm just getting with my vendors, making a way to bulk produce them to be able to offer them to you, so you can enjoy some of these same pro luxuries or things that make your spraying easier, or whatever, however you want to say that. So I've got a special contraption up there, and I'm in the works right now, and we're going to produce this thing and hopefully show it to you next year and make it available. And for you guys that real mode, like your bluegrass or your Bermuda, oh, you're going to really like this. It's really going to be cool. So know that that's in the works. I got that coming. So all these little gadgets and spraying things or whatever, man, I eat it alive. I love the opportunity to show it to you so that it can make your spraying a lot easier. So I'm gonna slap this thing on and let's go spray. Alright, so there you go. The 1801 Green Punch, basically a nitrogen product with humic acid, a little bit of potassium in it. Any water that's inside the plant, this is really cool. When it rains, the roots take up the water from the ground. Through the process of transpiration, that water is evaporated out. Since I've got natural adjuvant in the tank, I'm reducing that by up to 50%, meaning my turf is going to hold 50% more water than it would without. So whenever you hear me say the adjuvant is good at reducing drought stress or heat stress, now you know that's what I mean. It tells the plant to hold 50% more water. So whatever water's inside that plant now, I should hang on to 50% more of it than I would if I didn't have the adjuvant in the tank. Or when I do water it tomorrow, that water will be taken up by the plant, and instead of evaporating all of it out, I'll get to keep some of it. Hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I got to get back to the ballpark and check out my little girl. Can't wait to see her play. And I'll check you later.